wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning, it's the morning.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the I'm Up No Excuse podcast. I'm your host, Montez, and I'm so grateful that you're joining me once again. So if you're new here, you already know all I do is talk about my thoughts, and then I just put them out in hopes that it helps somebody, maybe you, maybe somebody you know, a friend, a family member, but whatever the case may be. This is not a fact check. This is just me venting my thoughts. So, you know how we do it before we get started. We're going to breathe a little bit, and then we're going to chop it up. Got a cool one for you today, so here we are. I'm going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. All right. So the last one I talked about, like perfection and such, but this one right here, I challenge you, first of all, to start eliminating complaining from your lifestyle. Eliminate complaining, and this is how we're gonna do it, right? So there's a saying that says we become what we think about, and the true thing is, pretty much that statement is so true. The things that we focus on is what we attract the most. So let me ask you this question: if money was no object, what house would you live in? What car would you drive in? Where would you go every day? What would you do every day? Got your wheels turning? Okay, let me hit you with this then. I saw a quote the other day that says, I had to learn how to become a millionaire 5 years before I ever became a millionaire. In other words, start treating yourself today like the person you want to be. Treat yourself as if you are already the person that you are dreaming of becoming. Literally. Like, everybody doesn't have it out for being rich. Everybody doesn't have it out for having this fine thing, this, whatever the case may be for you. Whatever it is that you desire out of life, start treating yourself as such. For instance, if you're a person who loves to travel, literally, start planning trips. Plan the trip. How much does it cost? And then you ask yourself, how do I get it? You're a person that wants to drive such and such car. Map it out. The thing is, when we become so in tune with the person that we want to become, it has no choice but to happen. Now, in reverse though, you can't let things that don't matter bother you in place of that. You can't let things that doesn't help you get there get in the way. We can't concern ourselves with how, what, when, where, who, nothing. It's just, I said how, what, when, where, but what is, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. Can't concern ourselves with the path to get where we're trying to go. We just have to concern ourselves with where we're trying to go and what thing that it is that we love that we could build the brand off of to service other people for. For instance, I talked about in the last episode about how we're striving so hard sometimes to be perfect for people. But at the end of the day, it is very true. When you conform to the patterns of the world, yeah, you may obtain what it is you're looking for, but it won't be on your terms. All right. So from a musician standpoint, there are artists who strive for perfection and never put it out. And then there are some people who just literally just do it and they don't care what people think. Because they know at the end of the day where they're trying to get, it doesn't matter what anybody else around them think about why they're doing it or how they're doing what it is that they're doing. It's only about getting it done and building a brand, treating yourself like the person that you want to become. I heard somebody tell me a long time ago, become the one and the zeros will follow. There's Nothing in this world that can control you better than you can control yourself. And when you're outside of the control of your own life, you are losing. I don't care what you're doing, what amount of money you're making. None of that. It doesn't matter. If you're out of control of your choices, you are losing in life. All right? Really think about that. So, there's a lifestyle that you want, a lifestyle you desire. Sit down for a second. Think about it. Write it down. Talk about it to yourself. Talk about it to your partner. Talk about it to the people who matter most to you. And then you concern yourself with that goal and that goal only, and you watch it come in place. And I am seeing a lot that I've talked about throughout my life every single year in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I think it's ultra important that you spend time on yourself, manifesting. And again, everybody doesn't have the same exact approach to life. Some people really do love material and want material. Some people just want freedom and really desire. Whatever the case may be for you, you focus on that for you and only for you and yours. Stop letting people get in the way of that. Write it out, write the vision, make it plain, manifest it daily, and you work on building your own brand. Work on yourself. It don't matter what you do. If you ain't spending hours on your own self, investing in yourself, you will never see what it is that you claim that you're thinking about. It's that simple. It doesn't mean you got to bust your tail to the walls. It's literally just focus. Focus work. I tell you this is something I learned a long time ago as a musician. You can practice for 8 hours a day if you want. But if it ain't a focused 8 hours, it ain't gonna matter. Or you can bust a completely, in a lot of cases, you can bust a 30 to an hour of focused energy into what you're doing, and you've accomplished way more than the person who's claiming they're doing 8 hours, right? So a lot of y'all are saying, oh, I don't have time. Make the time then. You saying you want to do this, you saying you want to do that, well, make the time for it then. It's that simple. It really is that simple. We only get 24 hours. Do the math yourself. You sleep 8, you got 16 left. Say, for instance, you work a 9 to 5. You bust another 8 more, plus you drive maybe another hour, so you got 9 more. See what I'm saying? Now you got 7 hours left. Granted, my math is right. Yeah. Then you say you spend time with your family. In most cases, they go to bed on you early. You got 2 or 3 hours from there. Okay. Now you got 4 hours left. See what I'm saying? See what I'm getting at? You always have time. Do you make the time, though? Let's get it, man. Anyway, I'm on my way to put some lotion on my hands because it looked like I dipped my hand in baby powder. So y'all have a good old day. No excuses. Yo, if you like that episode, all I need you to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure you share it with somebody because maybe this piece of content could help them. Let's keep it going.